The natural hair journey can seem challenging and leaving you to feel unsure and stuck. It may not be easy, but it can be simple. In each episode, we'll take a look into strategies so you can gain a better understanding on how to overcome those moments in your natural hair journey. So, grab your olive oil and let's comb through those tangles and apply strategies and steps to overcome those roadblocks to having healthy and growing natural hair. Welcome back to Luminix Essentials Texture Taught Podcast. I am your host, Carol Maxinu. I am your natural hair consultant, author, and your natural curl champion. I'm on a mission to inspire and empower women with natural Afro-textured hair to overcome those challenges and those unknown certainties so that she can be on her path to achieving healthy and or growing natural hair. And for those who are tuning in for the first time, I just want to welcome you. So today I have a great topic one-on-one on how we can go about improving on that dry hair, that tangled mess, that knotted frustration that comes within our hair journey. So this one is definitely for those who are experiencing that. Have your hair feels like it's just so dry that the product that you're using, you are wondering if it's actually helping your hair? Well, the only way to really test that out is actually what I usually recommend for my ladies in my advanced natural hair membership club is to know the ingredients. Know the ingredients of where they are organized from first to the fifth, and to see if that ingredient or ingredients is the issue that is giving you that bad experience when it comes to your hair. But today I'm not going to talk about natural hair ingredients. Today I'm going to give you one-on-one on how you can go about improving on your hydration and your moisture within your hair. So we know that natural hair has its virtues, right? It is free of harmful chemical process and can be easier to maintain if we just keep it natural. Don't put any chemicals in your hair. Just keep it natural, authentic. But giving your fragile natural hair the moisture it so desperately needs can be challenging. Trust me on this. It is so challenging no matter what we try to do when it comes to a product. It just seems to be a failure. But you know what? Depending on your own hair curl type and texture, it can be difficult to keep that natural hair hydrated. I know, it really, really can. But although the hair follicles of black hair actually does produce lots of natural oil, the problem is it's not evenly distributed. It does not go all the way down to the ends of our hair. It does not lubricate the entire strand. And we all know this, which is why we are so subjective and easier prone to dryness because of the tightly coiled, the spiral shape of our hair. And it's often harder for natural oils to travel all the way down to the hair shaft. Plus, not only that, the hair porosity of natural hair can affect how well it absorbs and retains the moisture that is so important, so vital for the health and the elasticity of our hair strands. So, if you experience this dryness, it's not your fault. It's really not your fault. It just has to do with the natural oil of our hair, the natural oils that does not make it all the way down to the ends of our hair. So that is why our curl pattern takes a part into it. Now, if you have straight hair, then you don't have a problem with the oils going all the way down, lubricating your strand, make it so, supple. You don't have that problem. But for those of us who have curly to tightly coiled hair, it is such a challenge. I want to give you an approach that can help you with that. I want you to understand how you can go about better able to hydrate and to moisturize your hair, because not only does the natural hair limit its reach, but the oil, the main role is to lubricate and to waterproof the hair and to protect it. Want to know how you can support this podcast? First, subscribe to Luminix Essentials Texture Talk podcast and send this link out to all your curly girl friends so that it can sustain its further reach, so that they too can become active listeners to receive the benefits and growth in their hair care journey. Now, let's continue on in this episode. Let's recap. The tighter the curl, it is impossible for the natural oil to make its way down to coat the entire strand. This means those who have curly to tightly coiled hair don't have that essential layer of oil and is prone to dryness and possible dehydration, as moisture is able to leave the hair quicker. In order to understand hydration and moisturization and how it works, some naturals do not realize that moisture and hydration goes hand in hand. Moisture comes from water-based products that can be absorbed and retained in the hair. Hydration, on the other hand, is important as it reduces moisture loss and increases moisture in the hair. These are best combined when you are building a healthy hair care regimen with those sealing ingredients to sustain moisture longer. In order to hydrate, it just simply means to add water. The water content of the hair is primarily based on the humidity of the air around it and will always want to be in a state of equilibrium because water is always moving. Water may want to come from low concentration to high concentration, depending on the humidity. It could be high, it could be low. It could work with you or it could work against you because water is moving, okay? And when water is moving, again, it wants to create that balance. And if water is escaping, then you will probably see what you see already, the dryness of your hair. So if you live somewhere where the humidity is low, your hair will be more prone to dryness. I now understand that moisturizing of a term can be somewhat tricky. At first, it implies adding moisture, which is water, into the hair, but its main purpose is to seal and to lock that moisture into the hair strand. And it creates a barrier around the hair so that water does not escape quickly. It gives a hair a boost and to help to create those bonds and to repair them as well to make them more resilient. So I want to ask you, are you using a good moisturizer? Because when you're using a good moisturizer, you are understanding that it will help to do this. It will create a barrier. It will limit its water escape that you put in your hair. It will make the hair more resilient and less prone to breakage. So in order to know if you have a good moisturizer, go into your bathroom, for example, where you typically store your moisturizer. Look at it. Is it considered to be a water-based? Because water would be one of the first ingredients to give you the key indication it is possibly a water-based product. But it doesn't stop from there. Look at the other ingredients. Does it contain humectants, emollients, oils, and lipids for sealing, which can help to trap the moisture into your hair? Or do you have the opposite? Do you have an oil-based product? And we know that oils do not moisturize the hair. They are considered to be sealants, such as waxes, oils, or butters. Your hair will determine its outcome based on the product that you use. Okay, and it will probably do the opposite, dry your hair very quickly if you are resorting to oil-based products. So I want you to avoid those type of products as much as possible when you want to use them as a moisturizer, because it's not. It's considered a sealant. Also, avoid products that contain bad alcohols or synthetic fragrances, because these can often have the opposite effect on your hair over time. They will work against your goal of maintaining and sustaining that moisture of your hair. Methods of moisturizing your hair is quite simple. Just like your body, your hair needs water to maintain a healthy strand. When it comes to naturally moisturizing your hair, this water is second only to the natural oil, okay, that coats our hair strand. However, hair needs water. I'm emphasizing water to you ladies. Hair needs water because it helps to maintain its elasticity and the stretch without breaking off easier, especially when you're like manipulating and combing and detangling and styling or even washing your hair. Just be careful on how you're doing that because you can break your hair off too as well if you don't do careful handling. So the liquid, the water alone does not hydrate the hair. In fact, without having a good moisturizer, water can cause the hair to become dry. It can evaporate over time. So whatever water you put into it, if you're not following after with a good moisturizer to hydrate and to moisturize and to seal it in, this what will be its outcome: drier hair. You might be surprised to learn that in your efforts to obtain moisturized hair, you've been probably stripping your hair of moisture all these years by not properly moisturizing it, by not properly using a good moisturizer. Because hydrated hair isn't that far away. To keep your hair moisturized, healthy, soft, I want you to follow these simple tips. Make sure that you are washing your hair to get rid of those products buildup, okay? Make sure that you are incorporating a deep conditioner to help to restore and to repair your hair. Also, make sure you use a good water-based moisturized product that contains those good ingredients: moisturize, hydrate, and to seal in those properties that it comes with. And last and not least, select a low-maintenance hairstyle that can help to further extend the moisture that you're already putting to your hair. So, I hope this was helpful for you so you can think twice about what does it mean to moisturize and to hydrate your hair. What products are you using that can contribute to that? Is it helping it or is it not helping the process? So if it's not helping the process, that means that the moisturizer that you're using is probably not a good moisturizer. It probably, though, does not have those helping ingredients, those good ingredients, those moisturizing ingredients that can do what it wants to do, best what it needs to do in order to moisturize your hair as well. So I hope was helpful for you today. And I want you to think twice about the products that you're using in your hair care regimen. And if you want to know more about better way to improve your porosity when it comes to retaining that moisture, when it comes to using good hair products and looking at the hair product that you have, definitely, I invite you into my natural membership hair club. That is where I actually take topics like this and break them down into bite-sized understanding so you can gain a better insight, to be awakened and to be renewed, to understand that what you're doing, is it helping or is it not helping you? And how we can go about changing that to make it better for you so that you can be successful in your journey and not considered to be a failure and a mistake over and over again. So, this is Luminix Essentials Texture Talk Podcast. I am your host, Karamaksanou. I am your natural hair consultant, author, podcaster, and your natural curl champion. My mission is to inspire and to empower women with natural Afro-textured hair to overcome those challenges and those unknown certainties so that she can be on a path to achieving healthy and or growing natural hair. And I will see you on the next episode. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time. Thank you so much for supporting Luminix Essentials Texture Talk Podcast. If you are ready to join a community of women just like you who want to advance in her knowledge to overcome the struggles, the uncertainties when it comes to managing her textured hair, well, guess what? My community is definitely for you. If you want to join today, definitely click the link below, and there you can subscribe to become a monthly member. With that, you get live lesson topics, trainings, you get your own access to your hair portal where I have these great phenomenal bonuses and gifts that are waiting for you. Free consultation with me whenever you feel that you need more support. I am there to guide you and to support you along each way. So if you're ready, definitely click the link below or message me to sign up for the new Natural Hair Community membership, and I will see you inside. Let's get our hair healthy and growing. Remember, girl, you're not alone.